Look around you. This is not yesterday. This is not someday. This is now. You are no longer a boy with endless tomorrows in his pocket. You are no longer a dreamer waiting for the perfect season. You are not an old man with the excuse of saying, "It's too late." You stand in the strongest decades of your life, the decades when energy and experience collide, the decades when your decisions decide your destiny. And if you waste them, you will never recover them. These years will not return. They will not wait for you. They will not pause while you think it over. This is not a speech for dreamers. This is a summons for doers. A call to arms for men and women in their 30s and 40s. For those who feel the weight of responsibility pressing on their chest. For those who hear time whispering, "Prove yourself now." If you drift now, the world will not wait. Younger men will rise and overtake you. Older men will tower above you with achievements, and you will be caught in between. Too late to catch up, too early to retire. But if you act with definiteness, if you move with force, if you strike with clarity, these years will crown you with power. These years will set your foundation for a lifetime. Do not deceive yourself. Do not whisper, "I am thinking it over." Do not tell yourself you are waiting for a better signal. Do not wait for someone to open the door for you. Hesitation at 35 becomes regret at 45. Delay at 40 becomes chains at 50. Excuses in these years become prison bars in the next. You cannot afford to postpone any longer. These years are decisive. They will either forge you into a master of destiny or bury you quietly in mediocrity. The competition is brutal. Look around. Men and women your age are building empires. They are multiplying wealth. They are securing legacies. They are moving with speed, with clarity, with ruthless commitment. And what about you? Will you stand by? Will you watch them move past you? Will you clap for their victories while ignoring your own silence? If you hesitate, you will watch from the sidelines. If you delay, you will grow bitter as the years pass. If you drift, you will wake up one morning realizing the golden time is gone. The truth is simple. You are not too young. You are not too old. You are not too late. But you are running out of excuses. There are no conditions to wait for. There is no clearer signal coming. The conditions will never be perfect. Perfection is the disguise of procrastination. Perfection is the mask of fear. You say you want to start a business. You say you want to change your career. You say you want to write the book. You say you want to invest, to build, to risk, to climb. And yet, you wait. For what? For someone to approve you. For someone to hand you the map. For someone to tell you, now is the time. No one is coming. No one will knock on your door with permission. No one will give you the perfect start. No one will gift you the destiny you desire. It is you. It has always been you. And it is now. Your 30s and 40s are not practice rounds. They are not warm-ups. They are not a rehearsal for the real thing. They are the real thing. These years are decisive. Every choice you make is magnified. Every year you waste multiplies the cost. Every hesitation deepens the regret. And yet, every bold move you make multiplies the reward. Every risk you take sharpens your edge. Every step forward compounds into a future you cannot imagine today. Think of it. 5 years of focus could change the course of your life. 10 years of drifting could destroy it. The gap between the two is the difference between empire and emptiness. So I ask you, where do you stand? Are you moving, or are you waiting? Are you acting, or are you drifting? Are you building, or are you watching? Because the world is not slowing down for you. The clock does not pause while you find courage. The years do not stop while you gain confidence. Every sunrise demands proof. Every day asks, what will you do with me? And every night whispers, one less day remains. Most people waste these years. They think they have time. They think the future is a wide road with no end. They tell themselves, I'll start when things are better. But the years pass like water through open hands. One day you wake up and realize 10 years are gone. You look back and see only delays, excuses, hesitation. And by then, the mountain is harder to climb. By then, regret sits heavier than hope. Do not fall for this trap. Do not waste your strongest decades in waiting. These years will not give. You pity if you waste them. They will punish you. This is why urgency matters. Urgency is not panic. Urgency is clarity. Urgency is the knowledge that time is short and action is sacred. You must become urgent about your destiny. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Today. The world respects those who move with speed. Opportunities appear for those who act, not for those who wait. Doors open to those who knock, not to those who stand in silence. Fortune favors the bold, not the hesitant. Understand this. You are in competition. Not with strangers on the other side of the world, but with your own generation. With men and women your age who are moving faster than you, who are stacking victories while you are still thinking. They are building companies. They are buying property. They are writing books. They are launching projects. They are securing their futures while you debate yours. And when you see them succeed, you may tell yourself, they are lucky. But luck is only visible when speed meets courage. Luck appears only to those who act with urgency. Ask yourself, how long will you wait? How many more months will you think about it? How many more years will you delay? The truth is, every delay is a decision. When you wait, you are choosing decline. When you hesitate, you are choosing regret. When you drift, you are choosing mediocrity. And mediocrity is not neutral. It is punishment. It is slow decay. It is wasted potential rotting inside you. You may believe that waiting protects you, that hesitation is safe, that delay shields you from mistakes, but it does not. Waiting kills silently. Waiting robs you without noise. Waiting destroys without warning. Every empire began with action. Every fortune began with risk. Every legacy began with boldness, and every forgotten life, every wasted destiny, began with waiting. So hear me clearly. You cannot afford to wait. Not anymore. You cannot afford to live as though the years will always be on your side. You cannot afford to whisper, someday. You cannot afford to drift in circles while others sprint in straight lines. This is your decade. This is your proof. This is your moment. If you miss it, no one will give it back. No one will feel sorry for you. No one will rewind the clock. Life will simply move on. The world will crown those who acted, and you will be left with stories of what you almost did. That is the harsh truth. The world remembers builders, not dreamers. It remembers conquerors, not hesitators. It remembers those who acted with fire, not those who waited with fear. So what will your story be? A story of hesitation and loss? Or a story of movement and triumph? Because right now, as you listen, someone your age is acting, someone your age is building, someone your age is breaking through. And they are not more gifted than you. They are not stronger than you. They are simply faster than you. And speed matters. Speed compounds. Speed multiplies. What you start today could become unstoppable in 5 years. But if you wait 5 years, you will look back and curse the silence. Think of this carefully. 5 years of hesitation could cost you everything. 5 years of action could give you everything. The gap between success and regret is not talent. It is not luck. It is not education. It is action. The difference between the man who succeeds and the man who fails is simple. One moves. One waits. You cannot keep waiting. You cannot keep doubting. You cannot keep hiding behind excuses, because every excuse becomes a habit, and every habit becomes a destiny. Do not trade destiny for comfort. Do not exchange greatness for safety. Do not bury your potential in hesitation. You are capable of more than you imagine, but capacity means nothing without motion. Potential means nothing without proof. The world does not pay for what you could do. It pays for what you actually do. It pays for execution. It crowns results. So, ask yourself, what will you execute today? What will you move on now? What proof will you create this year? Because without proof, your words mean nothing. Without proof, your dreams remain shadows. Without proof, your destiny rots. But with proof, the world cannot ignore you. With proof, the world must bow. With proof, the world recognizes your place among the builders. Do not be fooled by the comfort of drifting. Drifting feels easy. It feels safe. It feels like rest, but drifting is not rest. Drifting is decay. Drifting is silent death. It takes no effort to drift. It takes courage to steer. It takes focus to drive. It takes fire to break through. And right now, you are standing at a crossroads. One path is drift. The other is direction. If you drift, you know where it leads. It leads to regret. It leads to chains. It leads to watching others live the life you could have lived. But if you choose direction, if you move with intent, if you seize these years with strength, you will rise, because the 30s and 40s are a gift. They are the years when you are strong enough to build and wise enough to avoid the foolishness of youth. These years are your leverage, your prime, your advantage, but only if you use them. Only if you stop waiting. Only if you refuse to drift. Do not whisper, maybe later. Later is a lie. Later is a thief. Later is how dreams rot. Do not say, when the time is right. The time will never be right. The right time is the time you choose. And that time is now. Do not say, I'm not ready. No one is ready. Readiness is built by moving. Courage is built by acting. Strength is built by stepping forward. If you wait for readiness, you will wait forever. If you move without it, you will grow into it. You must move. You must act. You must decide. The crown does not fall into your lap. It is seized. It is taken by force. It is earned by fire. And the fire is built through action, through risk, through the refusal to quit. The world belongs to those who dare. It belongs to those who rise while others sleep. It belongs to those who act while others wait. Ask yourself, when was the last time you moved with fire? When was the last time you said yes without hesitation? When was the last time you acted as if destiny depended on it? Because it does. Destiny depends on urgency. Destiny depends on force. Destiny depends on proof. Every man and woman you admire built with these same years. They did not wait. They did not drift. They did not excuse themselves. They acted. They risked. They built. And that is why you know their names. That is why you study their stories. That is why you look at them and wonder, how did they do it? They did it by refusing to wait. They did it by moving while others delayed. They did it by proving themselves when time demanded proof. Now it is your turn. Your decades are here, your years of strength and vision, your window of fire. Do not waste them. Do not give them to hesitation. Do not bury them in doubt. Because hesitation is the slowest form of suicide. Because doubt is the poison of destiny. Because delay is the most expensive choice you can ever make. You say you want freedom, then act. You say you want wealth, then build. You say you want respect, then prove it. You say you want destiny, then seize it. Stop waiting, stop drifting, stop delaying. These years are decisive. They will not last forever. They are your sharpest blade, Use them while they still cut, because once they are gone forever. And nothing is heavier than the memory of wasted time. I warn you because I do not want you to live with that weight. I warn you because too many wake up at 50 with empty hands. Too many realize too late that they traded their fire for comfort. Too many discover that hesitation became a habit they never escaped. But you still can. You still have time. You still have power, and that is why I am speaking to you now. Not to inspire you, not to flatter you, but to wake you, to shake you, to summon you. You are in the prime of your life, the strongest decades you will ever know, the decades that decide everything. And if you move with force, if you act with clarity, if you strike with courage, these years will not bury you. They will crown you. They will not chain you. They will free you. They will not leave you forgotten. They will carve your name into history, but only if you move, only if you act, only if you decide. So I leave you with this. Hesitation at 35 becomes regret at 45, delay at 40 becomes chains at 50, but decisiveness now becomes destiny forever. Choose wisely, move boldly, prove yourself now. The world is waiting, the years are ticking, and your crown is within reach. Take it. You hear these words now, but will you act on them? That is the question. Most people nod their head when they hear truth. They agree in silence. They whisper, yes, this is right. And then they return to waiting. Do not be like them. Agreement is useless without action. Nods do not build. Words do not move mountains. Only action does. Do not say, I understand. Show that you understand. Do not say, I will think about it. Thinking time is over. Acting time is here. You must live with decision. You must walk with clarity. You must move as if the future depends on it. Because it does. Think about the years ahead. Think about 50. Think about 60. What will you hold in your hands then? A crown or chains, proof or regret? It will not be decided then. It is decided now. Every small move, every choice, every bold risk in your 30s and 40s decides the story of your 50s and 60s, and once those years arrive, you cannot go back. Time does not refund the careless. Time does not pity the hesitant. Time only rewards those who acted when the window was open, and your window is open now. Wide open. The years of strength, the years of hunger, the years of clarity, but windows do not stay open forever. They close quietly, and most never notice until they are shut. So use the window, push through it now. Move while you still can, build while you still burn, because later will not forgive you, later will laugh at you, later will crush you with the weight of wasted days. Understand this, responsibility is not your enemy, it is your crown. The weight you feel on your chest is not a curse. It is the sign that life has chosen you to prove something. You are carrying more because you are meant to build more. You are pressured because you are meant to produce. You are burdened because you are meant to rise under that burden. So do not curse responsibility. Use it. Do not run from pressure, turn it into power. The man who avoids responsibility never grows. The man who embraces it becomes unshakable, and the world crowns the unshakable. So rise. Rise above excuses, rise above waiting, rise above fear. Fear is natural, but fear is not a command. Fear is not the voice of truth. Fear is the voice of hesitation. Fear is the trap that tells you, not yet. Ignore it. Step anyway. Move anyway. Decide anyway. Because fear fades when you act. Doubt dies when you move. Uncertainty dissolves when you strike. But if you wait for fear to disappear, you will never begin. Fear never disappears. It only shifts shape. And the longer you wait, the louder it grows. So act before fear grows louder. Act before doubt becomes permanent. Act before hesitation becomes your identity. You must not only act, you must act with force. Half steps will not do. Half effort will not crown you. Half belief will not move mountains. You must move with clarity. You must move with fire. You must move with the decisiveness of one who knows time is short. Look at the clock. It does not stop. It does not pause. It does not wait for you to be comfortable. Every tick is a challenge. Every hour is a test. Every day is a question. Will you use me or waste me? And you must answer with proof. Not words, not thoughts. Proof. Proof is action. Proof is progress. Proof is results. Without proof, you are only a dreamer. Without proof, you are only a talker. Without proof, you will be forgotten. But with proof, the world cannot deny you. With proof, the world bows. With proof, the years themselves testify for you. And proof is built in these decades, in the 30s, in the 40s, in the years when the world expects you to settle, but you choose to rise. So I ask again, will you rise or will you wait? Because the years will pass either way. The crown or the chains will be waiting either way. Destiny or regret, one of them is already forming around you. Which will it be? The answer is not in words. It is in action. It is in movement. It is in proof. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop whispering someday. Someday is dead. Now is alive. And now is all you have. So here we are. You have heard the truth. You cannot pretend you do not know it. You cannot go back to sleep. The strongest decades of your life are in your hands now. They are fire. They are power. They are the narrow bridge between greatness and regret. Do not waste them. Do not trade them for comfort. Do not give them to hesitation. The world crowns those who act. It crowns those who move while others wait. It crowns those who step forward when fear says, step back. You are not too young. You are not too old. You are not too late. But you are out of excuses. This is your call, your proof, your summons. 30 becomes 40 in the blink of an eye. 40 becomes 50 before you can catch your breath. And once the decades are gone, they are gone forever. So act, build, rise, decide. Do not whisper someday. Someday has already stolen too much from you. This is your time. This is your decade. This is your crown. The choice is simple. Either move with definiteness and carve your destiny, or drift with excuses and watch your chance die. Hesitation at 35 becomes regret at 45. Delay at 40 becomes chains at 50. But boldness today becomes freedom forever. So I leave you with this command. Do not wait. Do not drift. Do not delay. Prove yourself now. Prove it with action. Prove it with fire. Prove it with results that cannot be ignored, because the crown is waiting, and it belongs to the one who moves first. Take it.